Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, just welcome. Today I want to talk a little bit about my bass signal, especially while I'm recording. I use two channels normally. It may sound a little weird, but I use a clean channel and a dirty channel. And basically what that is it means I go clean so that there's not really a ton affecting my bass signal. All the low end is kept in there, and then a dirty channel, which is all my overdrives, effects like that, go into the dirty channel. But I'll show you that kind of stuff and the equipment I use to do that. And I actually just got a really key piece of gear that will help me do this way better than I have in the past. So I guess I'll start with that. I'll show you this sweet pedal I got. I forgot a box cutter, so instead I'm just going to use this pair of really rusty wire cutter. But let's get into this thing. Oh snap. Check that out. Pinstripe. So this is something in here. Ooh, a little tin for the old picks. Got an envelope here. Thanks Charlie. And a sticker. But we're not here for all the extras. We are here for this guy. The SWDI. Ta-da! Nice little cushion. A card. Contact them. Oh, look at this thing. There's so many options just in this tiny little box for splitting your signal. But yeah, let's put it to use. So I got to use this DI last night and it was awesome. So I'm gonna use it again today on a session I have for Jonathan Turner. And I'll show you a little bit of the session as I go through. But here's what I'm doing to route it. So I haven't actually listened to Jonathan's songs, but in previous songs I've recorded for him, I've used that P-Bass, excuse the mess, but that Lakeland over there in the case is something I use quite often as well. So we'll see. And then I have some other options over there. But anyways, this is what I'm running. I've got a $5 Craigslist tuner here, nothing special, but it tunes things. I'm going into my compressor. This is the Whitey Tidy from JHS. I like compressors that have blend knobs because you get that original clean signal with it. And we'll trace this. I'm going from there into the stereo DI, into the A in. And from that A in, I'm going to the XLR out, and that gives me a clean signal straight into my Apollo. Then I'm also going through into my Big Muff. And so this is, thankfully the deluxe bass Big Muff doesn't roll off a ton of low end. I go out of this back into here, into this B in, and I can take just my pedals out of that B XLR out, which I did last night when I was playing live because I didn't have my amp. But today I have my amp, so I'm using my Runway Audio's cable, shout out to Runway Audio, to go out of this B all the way into the input of my Aguilar DB750, and then I'm taking this XLR out into the dirty channel of my Apollo. So that's kind of how I'm routing all of this mess, but I'll show you what it sounds like here in a few. First, I actually got to listen to this song, so. So listen to the song, then I went to the post office to ship something, and now I'm back. And I think I'm gonna use the P-Bass after all, but I got this in the mail. It's a mouse pad. Oh yeah, minty. Unparalleled wrist support. So when I initially recorded this video, I forgot to show you kind of the software side of it. So I'm gonna dive into that now. So from the SWDI, I go into this Apollo, channel 1 and 2, each with the clean and dirty, and you can see I've labeled amp and DI on here, in console, and then from console, I go into Logic. So channel 1, here's my original takes. Channel 1 is my amp line, channel 2 is my DI line, just the clean and then dirty. And so this is my first pass right here. I multi-tracked the DI and amp and just did one pass through. Did a couple different things on a verse, so split those out. And then I did like a fun run. So this was just kind of like not really tasteful stuff. I was just playing whatever I felt like playing. And then new amp and new DI was when I went in and did overdubs for him after I sent him things. He liked some things, didn't like other things, and so I sent him kind of the new stuff based on what he was looking for. This bass was what he sent me. So these are my two reference tracks right here. This is his track with the stereo bounce of everything. And then this was the bass, so I could mute the bass that he sent and track my own stuff to it. But that's kind of what my Logic session looked like for sending things to him. And kind of the reason I like sending both a DI pass and an amp pass is so they have a DI pass if they want to add their own effects to it or whatever, but then they also have what would be coming out of my amp if I were playing it live or something. Just a couple different things, so they have flexibility in what they do with it. So yeah, that's it. That's clean and dirty bass recording setup. So as the video ends, enjoy this clip of me playing the track.